Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to a great day of learning. We're your teachers today. I'm Miss Amanda.
And I'm Miss K.3. We are so glad to have you with us today for tons of fun, reading, and knowledge.
We have a great learning goal today. We are going to begin learning about how to take care of the earth. We will learn what the earth is made of and how we, along with the earth, can be happy and healthy. Our focus standards today are RI.K.3, L.K.4, and W.K.8.
That's right. We have a special responsibility to take care of our beautiful earth that is made up of land, air, and water.
And we have to take the best care of our earth because we depend on that land, air, and water, and so do plants and animals.
So, let's talk a few minutes about our earth. All the people you have ever known in any town or city, we all live on our great planet Earth. Take a look at what Miss Amanda has. That's a globe. It's a representation of our Earth, or a model of the Earth. People, animals, trees, flowers, we all live together on planet Earth.
Now, this globe can help us see some of the larger parts of the Earth. What do you think this part is? I heard it. That's land. Now, what does this area represent? That, of course, would represent the water.
Now, what would happen if you play in a mud puddle? You get dirty and you have to clean up. It's the same with the earth. If the earth becomes dirty or polluted, we have to work to clean it up. It will make the plants, animals, it makes it harder for people to live here. So we have to find a way to clean up the pollution.
Oh, now Miss K.3, I do want us to all work together to take the best care of our earth. We want our earth to be healthy so we can all live happy and healthy lives together. So, to do our very best, let's learn a few words that will help us take care of our earth.
All right, let's see. Our first word is the word creatures. Creatures are living beings, such as people or animals. For example, deer, raccoons, squirrels are just a few of the many kinds of creatures who live in the forest.
Yeah, creatures. Say that word. All right, now say that word while you do this motion. Creatures.
We will put that word besides the picture of creatures.
Do we have another word, Miss K.3?
Our next word is the word responsibility.
Friends, what is the beginning sound in responsibility? If you said R, you've got it. Responsibility begins with the R sound.
And here's the letter R. R says R. Now, responsibility means something that a person is expected to do. We could say, making my bed is my responsibility. Let's do the motion to help us remember that responsibility is something that we are expected to do. Take our hands and put them on your shoulders like this and say responsibility.
Responsibility. Now, let's do it one more time. Responsibility.
Let's put this word beside the picture of the person making the bed.
Now, look at this card. How many words do you see here? I see 2 words. These words say outer space. The area beyond the earth is known as outer space. The moon and the stars are in outer space.
I know a great motion for outer space. Let's make our hands look like a rocket. Rockets go to outer space. So, point up to the sky and say outer space. Let's do it together now. Point to the sky and say outer space.
That's perfect. Now, I've put the word by the picture of the moon and some planets. That reminds us that it's outer space because those things are in outer space.
Our very last word for today is this word. I'm going to say this word in parts. Friends at home, when I say the word parts, you put them together to make the whole word. Surface. Now, you put the word together. I think I heard it. The word is surface. The surface is the outside layer of something. For example, the surface of marble is very smooth.
So let's do this to help us remember surface. Scholars at home, do that with me. Say the word surface.
Let's put the word surface with its picture.
Just to be sure we have these words, let's go over them once more. I'll point to the word and say it. You say the word after me and do the motion with Miss K.3. Creatures. Responsibility. Outer space. And surface.
You did it. Wow. We've learned so many words and we've just gotten started.
Now, scholars at home, since we've learned some new words, let's continue our lesson about taking care of our earth. I want to know something. What do you already know about the earth? Interesting. I know some things about the earth too. I know the earth is in the shape of a sphere. It's like the shape of a ball. I'm going to put that word under our K on our KWL chart because we know that.
I know that the earth orbits outer space. So I'm going to put that one up there too. Friends at home, let's break that word down for Miss Amanda. Orbits. Thank you for your help.
Perfect. Now, we've also discussed that we have a responsibility to take care of the earth. So I'm going to put that under what we already know.
Now, scholars, what do you wonder about the earth? Or what do you want to know about the earth? That's what we'll write down under our W portion. Okay, so tell us, what do you wonder about the earth?
Miss K.3, I thought I heard someone say that they wondered what the earth was made of. I wondered that too. So that's something that we certainly want to know about. So I already wrote it down for us. So I'll put it up here under our wonder portion. I wonder what the earth is made of.
Miss Amanda, I think some of our friends at home wonder what littering does to the earth. Will you put that up on the chart for me?
Sure.
Littering is when trash is thrown out on the surface of the earth, or even when it's in the waters on earth. Littering makes me so sad. We definitely want to know what are some other things about the earth, or you may wonder some other things about the earth. So let's share those ideas with somebody at home now. Very interesting.
Now, this last portion of our chart will be used later after we learn some new things about the earth. That's why there's an L there. We'll come back and record what we've learned.
So let's go over our chart. We know that the earth is in the shape of a sphere. We also know that the earth orbits outer space and that we have a special responsibility to take care of our earth.
Now, this portion is what we wondered. We wondered, what is the earth made of? And what does littering do to our earth? Now, remember, the last part of our chart we'll fill out later. But now, it's time for me to introduce you to one of our best friends. This is good old Earth.
Boys and girls, do you think that the earth can really talk? No, not really. But we're going to use our imaginations and we're going to pretend that the earth is reading to us, even though that couldn't happen in real life.
Good old Earth is going to read a text for us. Be sure to listen to find out what the earth is made of. Try to remember the 3 substances or things that makes up the earth and why they are important to people.
We are ready, good old Earth. Take us to our story.
Hi kids, it's me, Earth. Some people call me the world. Some call me the planet, and some even call me Mother Earth. But you can just call me good old Earth. Describe what you see in this picture. Great thoughts. This is a great picture of me, Earth. Earth is the planet on which we live. Earth also means the ground. This is what I look like from outer space. From somewhere beyond our friend the moon. The moon, stars, and sun are all objects in outer space. From outer space, I guess I look pretty small. You can see that I am mostly blue. That's because I'm mostly covered with water. But you can also see lots of green and brown. Those are the colors of the land where people live. Of course, I'm also covered by a nice blanket of air. You can't really see the air, but you can see the white clouds that float around in it. I've been here a long time, and I've seen many things. I just want to tell you I am truly amazed by you people, and I am glad you are here with me. You do so many amazing things. I like your farms and your nice little towns. I like the great big cities you've built. They're incredible. I don't even mind the roads you've built all over me. I like to feel your boats floating on my oceans, seas, and lakes, and your airplanes kind of tickle a little as they zoom through my skies. Most of all, I like you kids. I like to feel your little feet running around. I like to hear you laughing, and I especially hope you enjoy and appreciate all the beautiful and amazing places on my surface. The surface of the earth is its outer layer of land or the ground. Let's take a look at some of these places together. People live on land, but you are not the only living things that depend on or need the land. Animals, plants, and people all need to share the land with each other. The flowers and grasses add such beauty to my surface. Of course, the flowers, trees, and grasses aren't there just to be pretty. They're important for all the creatures that live here. From the squirrels and birds that live in the trees to the bees that buzz around and drink nectar from the flowers, all the way to the animals that eat the grass. It's the same with rivers and other bodies of water, such as lakes and streams. They're nice to look at and nice to swim around in or paddle down in your canoe. But they're also home to many creatures, from fish to snakes and turtles to snails. And their waters are important in many ways for you people too. Can you think of ways that water is important to people? Oh, how do people use water? Good thinking. Here's a photo of the beautiful sky. On this day, the sun is shining brightly, and a few puffy white clouds are floating through the air. Every time you look up in the sky from now on, I want you to think of the air that's there. You'll want to listen very carefully when I tell you about keeping the air and skies clean. After all, the air is what you breathe in every few seconds, every single day. Inhale or breathe in, and exhale or breathe out deeply. You are breathing air in and out, even though you can't even see it. People are the most intelligent creatures here on Earth. You are the ones who built big cities and invented cars and computers. You make medicines for people and animals. And you have schools and airplanes and many other important things. You people are truly amazing. You can do many, many things that no other living creature here on Earth can do. That gives you extra responsibility. Because you're the smartest, all living things depend on you to take care of me. So that's your job. You're expected to take care of the earth. You have to share the earth. You're in it all together. I want people to truly enjoy living here. Every morning when you wake up and see the sunrise, I hope you'll say, "Great! It's the start of another wonderful day on beautiful earth." To make sure that happens, I need to teach you something that I like to call taking care of the earth. I really need your help making sure that the air, water, and land stay clean so that you and all other things that are living here can be safe, healthy, and happy. And you kids can really do a lot to help out. And make sure all that the grown-ups do their part too. So I hope you'll listen carefully while we are learning, because I have a lot of important things to show you.
Boys and girls, let's thank good old Earth for being with us today. Good old Earth, thank you for sharing with us. And we're looking forward to hearing from you next time.
Well, good old Earth, you sure gave us some good things to think about. Let's go back over some of the things we just heard. Now, as we ask you some questions, be sure to remember it's your responsibility to answer in complete sentences. For example, if I asked Miss K.3, what shape is the earth? She wouldn't just say sphere. She would say,
the earth is shaped like a sphere.
yes, just like that. Miss K.3, you ask us the questions, all right? And we'll answer together. The scholars will. You and I, at home, will answer those questions that Miss K.3 is going to give us. Let's go.
Okay, what are some other names for the earth?
I think I heard some names. If you said the names are the world, the planet, Mother Earth, you've got it. Let's move to the next question for these smarties.
Okay, what 3 things make up the earth?
Thanks for those answers. We know the earth is made up of land, water, and air.
Excellent work. All right, here's your next task. This one might be a toughie, but I know you can do it. Give examples of where you can find water on the earth.
Scholars, where can you find water on the earth? You can find water in oceans, lakes, ponds, rivers, and streams.
Friends, why are land, water, and air so important to people? Did you answer in a complete sentence?
You knew it. People need land to live on, water to drink, and air to breathe.
Okay, great job. But here's our last question. Why do people have a special responsibility to take care of the earth?
I knew you had an answer for this one. We are the earth's smartest creatures, and the other living things, well, they depend on us.
Wow, fantastic work, friends.
For sure. I know good old Earth is super proud of you.
Wait a second. I just had a brilliant thought.
Oh, really? Now, you know I love brilliant thoughts. You have got to share it with all of us.
Okay. Remember how I told all of you watching that we could fill out this L portion of our chart when we learned some things about the Earth?
I remember that.
Okay, so it's time for that. Good old Earth taught us some great new knowledge. Let's put some of that knowledge here on the L portion of our chart.
Well, that's perfect timing. Scholars, let's get going.
All right, think back. What did good old Earth teach us?
Well, I heard some of you talking about land, air, and water. That's the 3 things the Earth is made up of. Let's go ahead and get that on our chart, Miss K.3. There it is.
All right, I'm so glad that you shared that. Okay, can we think of something else that we were taught about the Earth?
I know. We share the Earth with all kinds of creatures and plants.
Good. I'm going to put that up on our L portion of our chart too. Next time we're together, let's see if we can add anything else to our chart.
Guess what? I just noticed something. We answered one of our wonderings. Someone wondered what the earth was made of. Now we have the answer. Now that is smart. That's what's so great about learning. It just keeps making us smarter.
Speaking of learning, I have one more thing to share. Take a look at these pictures. In the read aloud, you heard, people are the most intelligent creatures here on Earth. In that sentence, Earth means the planet on which we live. Now, which picture shows that meaning? Number 1 or number 2? If you said number 1, you are just right.
Wait a minute though, Miss Cabry. I mean, that's for sure Earth on number 1. Are you trying to trick us with number 2?
No trick at all. Let's dig a little deeper. Earth also means something else. Earth means the ground, which is made up of rock, sand, and soil. Which of these pictures shows rock, sand, and soil? If you said number 2, that's it.
Okay, wait now. You just said number 1 was Earth, and we just learned that today. So how can they both be Earth?
Because both of these pictures are the Earth. Because the Earth is a multiple meaning word. That means one word with more than one meaning. Number 1 is a picture of the Earth. Yes, but so is number 2. Number 2 is another meaning for Earth. Rocks and sand and soil are the ground, and the ground is Earth.
Well, now, isn't that just the strangest thing you've ever heard? So let me get this straight. Picture number 2 here shows the meaning of Earth that includes the soil and rocks. This makes me think of digging in the dirt and planting seeds.
Exactly. So now we know that the ground can be called Earth. And this wonderful planet that we live on, shown in picture number 1, is also Earth.
Incredible! We just learned that one word has 2 meanings. Are all of our words like that?
Well, not every single word in our language is like that, but there are many words that do have multiple meanings. When we know their meanings, it helps us understand when we read and when we hear other people talking.
And that helps us all. Friends, thank you for helping us today.
I had so much fun today. I hope you've enjoyed discovering what the Earth is made of and how we are all here together on Earth. Thanks for doing your best today.
Now be sure to join us next time when we explore more ways to be responsible for the care of our Earth. All rights and credits for today's lesson belong to Core Knowledge Language Arts. We would like to thank them for publicly sharing these valuable resources. The views and opinions expressed in this lesson are those of the Core Knowledge authors and do not necessarily represent or reflect the official policy or position of the Mississippi Department of Education. Thank you again for joining us today, friends. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.